Finding the range, mode, median and mean of sets of data is the main way that we actually analyse information that we get. So first of all, looking at the range, this gives us an idea of how scores are spread out. So looking at these spelling test scores, they're listed in order from smallest to largest. And to find the range, we get the largest score and we minus the smallest score. So here we've got 98 is our biggest and 64. So our range will be 98 minus 64. So the answer is 34. So that means there's a spread of scores over 34 marks. The mode, now this is the most frequent score, and it can be more than one score. So in a list of numbers, there could be more than one mode. For this example, when you look through, you see what are there any numbers that are repeated, and if so, the one that's repeated the most. Here it's 90 because it's there twice. If there was another score that was also there twice, you have to write both scores down. The median is the middle score, but the middle score is found after you've placed the scores in order. From smallest to largest, that's ascending order. Now, when you've got an odd number of scores, so say if you had 5 scores, the third one along would be the middle score. You get 1 score in the middle. But if you've got an even number of scores, it ends up being 2 scores in the middle. So for this example, when we have a look here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 scores. So this would give us this second part here that we're looking at, so an even number of scores. So basically, if we're crossing off scores, so if we cross off one from the bottom, one from the top score, and keep going, one from each end, another one from each end, and as we go through them, we end up with this 86 and 90 in the middle. So if you have a look here, you've got 5 scores up here, and also you've got another 5 scores down here. So as you cross them out, you've got these 2 in the middle. So what we do is we find the average of them, add them up and divide it by 2. So we would say the median is 88. So sometimes the median actually isn't one of the scores that's listed. You can see here there's no actual score of 88, but it tells us that the middle score in terms of the numbers would be 88. The mean is average. And we do that by finding the total of all the scores, add them all up, and divide it by how many scores there are. So for this same spelling test, the mean, we'd have to add up all those numbers and divide it by 12, because there's 12 scores, and then you would get that. So that would be the average of all the marks for test. So you can see that these 4 ways of analysing data give us different bits of information. So we need to be able to find these, and you need to be able to understand what they're telling us. So the range, how from lowest to highest, or highest minus the lowest score. The mode, whatever's there the most. The median, what's in the middle score when they're done in order. And the mean, the average score, what on average do most people get about.